Orientation in Microsoft Word refers to which way your paper is situated when you print. Portrait orientation means the paper is longer than it is wide, like 8.5 by 11, whereas the same size paper with a landscape orientation would be considered 11 by 8.5. This rule applies to any size paper, although I suppose with a square sheet of paper this wouldn't matter. Let's stick to the default 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Changing orientation before or after you enter content is possible, because sometimes you enter text and other content on a page and realize it might look better using a different orientation. Let's try that scenario. What we'll do is open up a different document, so we'll go to the Office button and click Open. Make sure you're looking at the Lesson 6 folder of your exercise files, because we're going to open up Job Posting 9 right here. So we'll give it a click the Open button, and here we go. So as we scroll down, you can see that part of my text is actually showing up on the next page. And this is a landscape orientation. It's actually wider than it is tall. And we can adjust margins and indents and that kind of stuff if we wanted to make it fit. Or maybe it would just look better if we used a portrait orientation. Well, we do that from the Page Layout tab. So if you need to, click Page Layout up here on the ribbon, and right below that you'll see Orientation. So I'm going to click the Orientation button and select Portrait. Okay, right away you can see the change. As I scroll down now, look at that. Everything fits on one page within the same margins, but in a portrait orientation. Now, another way to change your orientation, and it's really the same choices, but from a different location, is from the Page Setup dialog. So if we go up to the little drop-down arrow over here next to Page Setup and click it, we'll open up the Page Setup dialog. So here's where we went to set up our custom margins before. So you see that's still there. But then we've got orientation down below. You can see portrait is selected. Here's where we'd select landscape. We get a preview down below. And we can apply it to the entire document or just select pages if we wanted to by choosing from our cursor or this point forward. So we'll leave it at whole document and we'll set it back to portrait, and then you can just click cancel or OK. Alright, that covers changing orientation. Next, we'll explore automatic page numbering.